Okay, everyone, I hope you had a good weekend. First, I'm going to take a look at LAC. That's on the TSX and the New York Stock Exchange. A few people asked me to check out this stock, so I will. I won't always check out stocks people mention, but I thought I should check this one out anyways, so I will. But unfortunately, I don't think you guys are really going to be happy with what I have to say. But I'm going to say it anyways and just tell you what I see. So first of all, just going back to this area right over here, this was a big parabolic move to the upside. Huge volume spike near those highs. And then it dropped below those levels. And now a lot of people are sitting in the red, bag holding this stock. The bulls were trying for a little bit of a cup and handle type move. It rejected, topped out several times around this area. And then it's been pretty bearish since then. Went on a nice downtrend. And that was a clear downtrend. The downtrend temporarily changed this little bit of a falling wedge where it was setting lower lows without any follow through. So then we got a little bit of a bull market here, come back in. The bull set low, high, higher, low, higher, high up here, and held that low once again. And again, right over here. Did they break it at all? 13.14 was the low here, 13.12. Held it by pennies again. Then we got that last bull move. But there was a pretty big volume spike near that high. How many? 7.6 million shares is pretty high for this stock. And then it's been downtrending since then. Now, the reason I'm not a big fan of this is that just looking back here, this is pretty ugly. This parabolic move to the upside, high volume spike near the highs, triple, quadruple top up there, failed cup and handle, broke critical support area around there. I don't like it just going back to this point because that's only 6-7 months ago, and I still think it could have an effect on the stock. 1. 2 is that it's touched this area several times. Like, look how many times it keeps rejecting this area. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Very clear rejection from that resistance level. And this time with a pretty high volume spike near that high. Same with this last time over here. And this time over here. So it looks like usually when it's touching around that area, getting a little bit of that volume spike and rejection of that resistance area. And then you have this clear support area, which it's testing again. And it did break below it before, but it was a fake out for the bears. Consolidated right below it, faked out the bears, squeezed them. And now the bears are really stepping in again. And we're here to test this support level again. Question is whether it's going to break or not. It already did break this low, 13.14. It hit a low of 13.11. Not by much, but if it starts pushing lower than that, I think it could be breaking towards the downside, and I wouldn't totally like that move. And now you're getting that volume spike on the weekly, big upper wicker profit taking. Again, rejecting that resistance area. And the weekly chart, there's no bull science here. You have our high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low. That's where the bulls got faked out. High, higher low, higher high, higher high. The bulls got faked out here. And now we're seeing a push to the downside. And I don't like the way it's looking on the weekly, because now we're breaking that yellow line. That's the 50-week moving average. And when's the last time we were trading below that? It was all the way in May 2020. And the RSI is getting weaker. It's below 50 RSI on the weekly, and it looks like it's about to set new lows. I don't like it on the monthly either. There's a lot of decent amount of room to the next support level, moving average support level that I have on my chart. The 20 EMA and then that middle Bollinger Band on the monthly would be the next supports I would look at. And it's still riding below that 4-month moving average, the red line. And you could see when it was in an uptrend, it was riding above that red line. And once it broke below it, that was a signal that things were starting to change. And now you got our high, our low, our lower high, and the bears want to swoop in and set a lower low on the monthly chart. And the support level is 1184. So, and it's also, and I haven't used the yearly chart enough to know how effective it is or not, but it also got way overextended on the yearly chart, the 12-month chart from the red line, and also that volume spike there as well. And consider it's not even half the year, and there's already more volume this year than last year. And it's just about half the year is gone by. So to be honest, not a big fan of it, and this isn't financial advice or anything, but if I was in this, I would probably trim my position to something more that I'm willing to take more losses on, or I would just get out of this position personally. That's my thought. I'm not telling anybody to do that, and I am wrong sometimes, okay? So don't go and listen to everything that I say. Go with what you feel. Do your own analysis, okay? From my analysis right now, it's still in a downtrend. You could wait and see how it plays out around here because this is a clear support area, and it is possible that the bulls step in and hold this area and we get another bounce up there. So keep an eye for that potential. Maybe you want to set a stop loss if you're still in. But as of now, to be honest, I'm not totally liking this chart. Mainly when I look at that weekly, it gives me more concern when I look at the weekly and the monthly chart. So that's my thoughts. Sorry if it's not what you want to hear, but just giving my honest opinion. And I don't have a bias because I recognize the need for lithium. I recognize the need for lithium in the future. So I do think there is a future company here. I think they have a business. I don't know about the financials though. And I think it did get quite a bit overextended before, and it kind of created a bubble with the EV stocks, because anything EV or EV related, such as lithium stocks and renewable energy companies and whatnot, they all went up, including this stock. So that's my thought. Hope you guys have a good night. Hopefully it rebounds. We might get a little bit of a rebound tomorrow because there was a little bit of a volume spike in the short term. Not much, but just a little bit. Hopefully it gets a little bit of a rebound, and then you guys could decide whichever you want to do. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow me on Instagram as well. And check out my site, 10baggerstocks.com. Thanks.